Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So the opening lineup for Indianapolis. They've got James. Bam Adebayo is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And for Denver, Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Here we go. And here's Indianapolis now. Here's James. Pass to Adebayo. Halliburton for 3. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to. It is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league. I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Here's Brown. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Murray. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Out to Gordon. Launches a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gordon against Adebayo. The baseline J is on the way. Rebounded by Denver. Outside Porter.
Awaiting ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. James passes to Adebayo. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Murray looking around. Porter. No good off the back of the rim. Porter against Leonard. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. And that time also a missed shot.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Westbrook, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Murray. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Looks the move on. And again, it's Denver missing. Indianapolis leading by 11. Leonard on the wing. Pounded by Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Now here's Murray, still without a bucket. Adebayo with a steal. Takes it inside, and Adebayo slams it in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
A different look for Denver. Saric checks in for Nikola Jokic. Porter Jr. comes in for Gordon. And it's Watson in for Brown. Porter from outside. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Adebayo. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And Denver making a change here. Strother's checked in. On defense, the visiting team. Pass to Watson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Strother. Shoots over Halliburton. And again, it's Denver missing. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Adebayo against Porter to stop the drought. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. And here's Saric for 3. The shot off that time. And so it's in. Taking them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indianapolis.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
On the court right now for Indianapolis, Stephen Curry is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Anthony. And it's James in at the 4. Connects from downtown. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Adebayo, a screen on Porter. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
So it's Denver now. Up top, Westbrook, pounded by Morant. Westbrook can't hit. And so Morant will bring it up for Indianapolis. Lets it go from deep. And Anthony hits from deep.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
So it's Denver now. Westbrook taking his time here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Excellent D there from Morant. Here's Curry. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Jordan's checked in for Denver. Westbrook against Curry. Out to the right wing. Back to Westbrook. Can they get it? Got a hand on it. And here comes the break. And here they go. The three from Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Tipped away. It's stolen by Curry. In transition, here they come. Adebayo from long range. And again, Indianapolis with a triple.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Strawther. He's scoreless. Saric finds Westbrook. Back to Saric. Shot clock at 5. Jordan, the pass to Watson. Now here's Saric. Fires for 3. Anthony grabs the board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's Morant. The 3-ball. And he can't get that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Westbrook, the pass to Saric. It's good. Saric has gotten his first points in this one.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Pass to Anthony. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Westbrook outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
You know, people marvel at the explosiveness of Westbrook for good reason, but he also is pretty crafty. This guy he's got some tricks too.
Now Indianapolis with it. They're on a 16-3 run. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Left side Porter. Back to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Curry. Here's Murray. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Now Indianapolis with it. They're on an 18-3 run. Here's James. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Russell Westbrook. Indianapolis shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Denver.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from James.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Outside Porter. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Morant. Murray from outside gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Morant with the slam!
And that's Morant for you, not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Brown, back to Murray. He takes it in. Denied by Adebayo. The three from Curry. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Jokic with a screen on Morant. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. Jokic against Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. Jokic shot is good.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
A dump. Dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Indianapolis out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half from Michael Malone. The three-pointer off the mark. Murray's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Teague. What a terrific move that is.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Stolen by Teague. And they're pushing it up. Leonard for 3. Drains the triple.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Gordon. Still no points. On the wing, Murray. Checked by Teague. Teague against Murray. Got it.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Leonard right side for 3. Counted from distance. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Since half, There's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Gordon. Outside Murray. Back to Porter from the arc. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Indianapolis now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Teague, the pass to Booker. And again, Indianapolis with a triple.
What a skilled long-range shooter. I mean, imagine if Booker keeps getting better from that range.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Porter. Beyond the arc. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And Booker with the jam.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now Murray. He's got 5. And again, it's Denver missing. Now Indianapolis with it. This run now up to 13-2. Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates. And he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
Now, here is James.
What you say?
Oh, my goodness.
Come on now. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Murray with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. It's stolen by Leonard. Booker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Booker. Up and over Gordon. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Antetokounmpo.
The league will learn fast. You have to run Booker off his jump shot. He's lethal from just about anywhere.
Outside Porter. Pass to Brown. Porter with it. Jokic in the post. Antetokounmpo covering. And it's Jokic missing. Now Indianapolis with it. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. Outside Teague. He buries it from 3. Teague's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Jokic with it. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic the screen. Murray for 3. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. And so it's Indianapolis showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see that ball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for Indianapolis, Anthony is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Edwards in at the 2 guard. Outside Watson. Uses the glass on the layup. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indianapolis. And here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Halliburton against Westbrook. Into the lane. And he converts the layup.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best. Attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Anthony outside. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Westbrook. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Saric, a screen on Halliburton to the middle. 5 on the clock. Saric shot is off. Saric has gone 1 for 4 from the field. Edwards finds Anthony. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Westbrook outside. Driving in. Adebayo grabs the board. Westbrook's gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Saric. Here's Strother. And again, it's Denver missing.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Anthony. On target from range.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Jokic. No good. Unable to win this run.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Adebayo. And here's Edwards outside. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one. Gordon outside. Knocked loose. And stolen by Edwards. Halliburton goes. Count it. Good.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indianapolis.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
So it's Denver now. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Gordon can't hit. And Anthony, here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Murray after the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Here's Porter. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Now Halliburton. And stolen by Murray. To the paint. And stolen by Anthony. To the left side wing. Adebayo from long range. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Porter. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Down low. Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Gordon outside. Shoots from the block. Not going to go that time. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
So Indianapolis wins it. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we present the player of the game, Bam Adebayo.